and try to just understand that nutrition for anybody and everybody is the medicine that's going to heal your body and make you the best version of you possibly can. Try not to go to getting enhanced when you're young. I do not agree with it, especially if your body doesn't need it. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. We have a couple new informational videos for you guys. If you are looking for information on getting your blood work, making sure that you are healthy, especially for this is going to be over on my personal fan page. And so I got a lot of my old high school and boys and girls over there too. And so we are getting to that age of where we want to make sure that we are healthy inside. I don't care two tidbits about how well you look on the outside. It really does depend on what's going on inside. And so we put a couple informational videos just talking about that and making sure to get the blood work. And then here's the big thing for all of you out there that are wondering about your family doctor compared to somebody that really understands the markers for you to be an athlete or healthy. So these are two different worlds, and I want you to do your own research on this. But family doctors, it's depending on your doctor, obviously, but a family doctor kind of just looks at the numbers and where the range should be and then leaves it at that. If you are healthy, if you're surviving and there's nothing he really needs to do for you, then you're golden, you're good, you're on your way. And also family doctors have a minimal amount of nutrition schooling to help you out anything further than that. You want this closer?
Yeah.
You good? All right. So the reason why we put these videos out is for all of you, especially you parents too, that your kids are in sports and maybe they're thinking about doing something. Send them my way, because I would love to talk to them and tell them, try not to go that route. Try not to go to getting enhanced when you're young. I do not agree with it. Especially if your body doesn't need it. So that's outside of sports. If your body needs it, no matter what age you are, then I'm a huge fan for you to get healthy and take care of your body. That's number one. But if your kid is saying, hey, if I can do something and that way I can be a better athlete, it doesn't work that way. It in no way does it work that way. And I've done this long enough, and I've been around the greatest in the world in every aspect of sports to talk to them and ask them about those kind of things. And again, there's not been one person that came back and said, hey, I got to be a pro because of this. They were pros because of the work ethic they did, the nutrition they did, and the God-gifted talent they had to get there. And again, for you youngsters, if you want to live this for a long period of time, not just look good in your teens and 20s, be smart, and try to just understand that nutrition for anybody and everybody is the medicine that's going to heal your body and make you the best version of you possibly can. Now, the reason why I did my blood work again today is to really see where those markers are and see what I can do at the stage I'm at this age, because my ultimate goal now is to continue to be able to live the life I've lived, but more than anything, to be able to be pain-free. That's a huge one that you guys that are younger won't understand. But I'm injury-free, I'm as strong as an ox, and I'm still doing what I love in life. But the main thing, though, is you won't stop because of a muscle injury. You'll stop because of arthritis. You'll stop because of the tears in the connective tissue and your joints going dry and bone on bone. Those kind of things is what I would like to talk to you older people about taking care of your body and training smart and eating right so you can prolong that to much later in life. So that's all I wanted to jump on here for this morning and talk to you guys about. We're going to go further into this, but this is going to be the post for everybody that is in the Titan Crew. And the Titan Crew is a private group with like-minded people that we talk to, and we do these check-ins every month. And the check-ins are really cool because the fact is I asked each individual person to answer these 20 questions I have for you. And this kind of tells me where your training is, where your mindset is, how your body is reacting, where's the nutrition at, training, all these different things. And then what I do is analyze that. And then I get back to you and I tell you, hey, will you switch this? Hey, will you make sure to get a little bit more sleep? Whatever the smallest details are to the very biggest details, like, hey, I was partying all week. Okay, well, I understand that. It was your celebration week. It was your birthday or whatever it was. Get back on the program, stay with it for this amount of days, and then check back in with me. And let's see if the body has changed at that point. Plateaus are a real thing. And plateaus meaning your body stopped. You're not dropping the fat no more. You're not getting stronger. You're not looking any better. Plateaus we need to stay ahead of, because that's the whole point about confusing your body in a good way. So it keeps getting rid of the fat. It keeps getting you stronger. It keeps getting you more tone. That would be the ultimate goal on your training. That's what it should always be. Now, here's the hardest thing for people to do. Let's say everything's great. The diet's great, your cardio, your training, your sleep, and everything. Life is beautiful. You got no problem checking in at that point, which is cool. And I want you to check in on those points. But those aren't the points that are going to make you get to your ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is going to come from the days you slip up on the diet, you don't get the workouts in, you're not feeling great. Those are the days that I really want you to check in and say, hey, I messed up. Can you give me some advice or some tips on how I can get back on track? How can I get started again? What will get me starting to move again to the body to start working with me? I don't like how I feel physically, emotionally. All these things got me clouded. I want to get better. What can you do for me? And that's a hard thing for anybody to do. It's really hard for anybody to do when they're in that down spiral, when the body's not reacting like they want. And so that's what I'm here for. That's what Mona's here for us to talk to you guys and help you on the hardship. And we're obviously there when things are going great. But again, this is one of those things that the elites that I've ever talked to is those days where you could slip, slide, and then never do this again, where they stayed true to the path and had somebody outside of themselves. And this, again, is a hard thing to do. Can you go to somebody else and let them govern that part of your life? Can you trust in somebody else and go, hey, you're in charge of my nutrition. I'll eat what you tell me. We'll take care of the blood work. We'll make sure that those are good. We'll take care of the continuous progress in the physique and getting back into shape. I get tons and tons of messages going, hey, give me something to get me motivated. Hey, what is a trick? Hey, what's the best way to diet? What's the best way to do a training? What's the best rep range? All those questions can't be answered once, because your body is always changing. Your mind is always changing. And so if you want, I'm here to support you guys and work with you guys. And I'm also traveling.